if you're teaching your horse how to side pass, I do recommend starting with the fence. That way you can, stay off their face, or if you're using a bit, you can stay out of their mouth while they learn how to move laterally. So a side pass, a true side pass is, it's a horse that's moving laterally with straightness. Because if you go to tip your nose, tip the horse's nose, and you're asking them to move, laterally, well, that's more of a leg yield. That's not a side pass. A true side pass is straightness. It's straight from the nose to the tail, and they're moving laterally. Okay, that's side passing. Okay, sorry, buddy. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to explain, my seat and my legs, what they're doing while I'm asking the horse to side pass, and then I'll take Charlie to the fence and I'll demonstrate it for you. Okay, so the first thing I do when I'm going to side pass my horse is I pick up the reins and I get some light contact. And the reason that I want some light contact is because I want to help the horse's nose stay straight. Okay? The next thing I'm going to do is, if I want to side pass, I want to side pass to the right. Well, my right leg needs to open up. I need to open up that door for my horse to move off to the right. So to take off my right leg, let me show you how I do that. To take off my right leg, I don't just push my leg out like that, okay? You're just going to raise it. You're going to just raise your knee about a half an inch, and I could already feel that it came off the saddle. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit more onto my left seat bone, take my right seat bone off, and that's going to, make it to where my horse can freely move to the right. There's no pressure on his right side. My right seat bone's off, my right leg is off, okay? So now let me show you what my left leg will be doing. So I'm side passing to the right. This leg is off. I'm sitting on this seat bone. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my toe out, just like if I was turning the horse. I'm going to hold him straight, turn my left toe out, and that's going to cause my calf to roll, and my horse side passes over to the right. Once he starts side passing, then my leg goes back to neutral. Now, if your horse is not responding to that pressure from your calf, you can either put your heel on. So if you turn your toe out, he doesn't respond, you can put your heel on, okay? Something else that you can do is you can bump. You can lightly, once you turn your toe out, you can bump for them to move laterally, okay? But once he starts to side pass, my leg goes back to neutral. I don't keep my toe turned out. So once let me help him keep him straight, got contact, turn my toe out, and he starts to move, okay? I didn't even have to use my heel. I didn't have to bump. But once he starts to side pass, that leg goes back to neutral, but I'm still going to continue sitting on my left seat bone and keeping my right leg off. I want him to continue side passing until my seat goes back to neutral. So even though my leg goes back to neutral, my seat is, I'm still sitting on my seat bone. I still have that right leg open for him to move laterally. Once I'm done side passing to the right, well, then my seat goes back to neutral, and that tells the horse that we're done side passing, okay? All right. So I think I explained that good enough for you. I'm going to take Charlie to the fence. My right leg off and sit on my left seat bone, turn my left toe out, and he starts to side pass. My left foot goes back to neutral. He stopped, so I'm going to turn it back out. Maybe start bumping a little bit. And then my foot goes back to neutral, and when I'm done side passing, my seat goes back to neutral, okay? So we'll go this way now. So I'm going to get him straightened up. Okay. So I'm going to help him stay straight. If I get some contact, and then once I'm back up, that's fine. So I'm going to look, take my left leg off, turn my right toe out. Once he starts to side pass, I go back to neutral, and he stops. We're going to turn it back out. There he goes. And then when I'm done side passing, my seat goes back to neutral. Okay? Good.